Finney Smith unable to finish. And here comes GP2. And there's Wiggins along the baseline.
Behind the defense.
Get the ball out of Doncic's hands. Brunson, a little step through. Now, Jalen Brunson. You see GP2 taking a turn on Doncic, but you get an idea of Doncic's size right there. Brunson missing, and that is what Powell does. An assistant with the Lakers when they won the championship, the Hall of Famer.
Taking a little more his last 2 games, almost 13 assists a game.
GP2 to Looney, and a little tic-tac-toe. Passes him off to Looney. And he loves these left wing threes, so Gavon ran him off the line, and Doncic puts it in and draws the foul.
A little fours up. He's such a unique player.
He took. I think it's good that Steph's getting to the line because 3 of 17 the other night, missed his first shot. Like, see the ball count with all the tickets available.
It's so true because even as good of a shooter as Steph is, shoot him out of that zone.
The Mavs are 0 for 5 on threes. The Warriors are 0 for 4. Looney created a little space. How about that for Kevon Looney?
That was beast mode. Went straight into his chest, caved it in. Almost surprised Dwight Powell. I mentioned his assists the last couple of games, almost 13 a game the last 2. He's really focusing on Kristaps Porzingis right now, but when he comes back, they'll be even better. But they would go 7 or 8 possessions in a row where it's just him dribble, 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 come off a pick and roll, dribble, dribble, dribble.
Playing time. Jordan at 32 off the bench against Miami. Shot clock at 1. He got it to Wiggins. Perfectly done.
That's why you keep moving. Andrew Wiggins just kept moving and went back. He moved so perfectly without the ball. The same kind of thing. His defender just kind of lost sight of him, started ball watching.
And what do you learn when you're teammates with somebody? Marquise can jump out of the building.
Exactly. Watch him get behind Marquise Chris, and he pump faked. And that was the right idea, just couldn't finish.
Wiggins. And Draymond just waited. I mean, Wiggins laid it in. He drew the...
Nelson said it. Under out of bounds, if you're not switching everything, they're too close to the basket. If they have an advantage, they're going to be at the basket and laying it up. There's not enough space to recover if you're behind on a play.
All right, now we have to have a group collective hug here. The last 15 games, the Warriors are the poorest free-throwing team in the NBA. Okay, I mean, at some point, they're 26th in the league now in free throw percentage. That's the only thing you get a little nervous about in games that are going to matter down the stretch as Brunson hits the baseline. The Warriors can't be bottom 5 in free throw. It just can't happen.
You think a hug is going to help?
I'm just saying, let's all get together. Big Dub Nation, collective hug. As Steph couldn't get the layup to go down there.
I mean, I love hugs, but I've never known them to be that effective.
Well, they got the best record in the league, so you can't get mad at anybody. Just say, you know, everything else is perfect, but we got one area to work on.
I know, I'm kidding. They just got to work on it in practice, man. Spend a little more time after practice, whatever you have to do. Play shooting games.
Make it competitive. That brings out the best in the Dubs. Timmy Jr. has 8,000 points. Timmy Sr. over 15,000.
They are 0 from three-point range right now.
I'll tell you, the pump fakes are working. And Jordan Poole right there, very patient on the finish. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s come back. Kleber's come back. Doncic has come back. Let's see Dallas when they're fully whole the next 10 games or so. Wiggins bothered Marquise. Finney Smith kept it alive. Hardaway Jr. off fire. Look at Marquise play volleyball up there. Warriors, they're in for a handful rebounding-wise tonight.
That's another great defensive business. Steph got over there, at least made it tough on Marquise Chris. Put a body in front of him, make him shoot over the top of you. But the Warriors are pretty much almost switching everything right now, and they have the personnel to do that. They got guys who can switch out on the perimeter, bigs. Obviously, Draymond Green, move his feet, keep guys out of the paint, or at least make it tough on guys
at the time that don't ever get done. I mean, he's already been a 2-time All-Star, 2-time first-team All-NBA. He was Rookie of the Year. These numbers, you get into LeBron Magic territory when you're comparing them. It's amazing for such a young player to be this good.
He's big time. And when I was talking about him assisting earlier, he was already getting pretty good assist numbers. but he's just taking it to another level.
Yep.
And I think he realizes once I get in the playoffs, that's not going to work as well. Just me dribbling around. Like, he's great and he can have monster games, but he needs his guys to come along with him. And the more he gets other guys involved and makes them feel good and makes Kristaps Porzingis feel good, the further they'll go in the playoffs. Like, that's happened the last few years where it's just been him against the world. And they've had some success, but to a point, there's a limit to that.
So JTA missed the first, made the second. Draymond wants Toscano Anderson, Jordan Poole, Damian Lee, Jonathan Kuminga's first playing time. Finney Smith and Kleba, Brunson, Reggie Bullock, Tim Hardaway Jr. for Dallas. And Brunson and Draymond just enough of an angle to make that a tougher shot.
Just his presence there made him quick shot that, a little too quick.
Warriors yet to do anything on the perimeter, but they are scoring inside. 14